Have you ever wondered what it's like to live in Canada as a foreigner? Picture this, a vast land of stunning beauty where the cities are vibrant and the people are warm and welcoming. This is Canada, a country that holds a unique allure to people from every corner of the globe. Canada, the world's second-largest country, is a melting pot of cultures and traditions, celebrated for its progressive values and high quality of life. Each year, thousands of individuals are drawn to its shores, seeking new opportunities and experiences. But moving to a new country isn't just about packing your bags and hopping on a plane, it's about understanding the nuances of a new culture, adapting to different ways of life, and navigating through the unfamiliar. Understanding how to survive and thrive in Canada as a foreigner can make your journey smoother and more rewarding. So, stay tuned to learn how to navigate life in Canada, where the possibilities are as vast as its landscapes. First things first, let's dive into the Canadian culture. To truly appreciate the Great White North, it's essential to get a grasp on the cultural nuances that make it unique. The first thing you'll notice about Canadians is their courteousness. Politeness is deeply woven into the fabric of Canadian society. From a friendly hello on the street to the almost reflexive sorry when someone else bumps into them, Canadians are renowned for their good manners. This politeness extends to their respect for diversity and multiculturalism. Canada is a cultural mosaic, with over 200 ethnic origins reported by its citizens. This has fostered a society that is inclusive, open-minded, and rich in cultural experiences. Whether it's the vibrant Punjabi celebrations in Surrey or the enchanting Quebec Carnival, Canada's cultural diversity is its strength, and it's celebrated with gusto. But don't be fooled into thinking that Canadians are all about formalities and festivals. They are also a nation of outdoor enthusiasts. Whether it's hiking in the Rocky Mountains, canoeing in Algonquin Park, or ice fishing on a frozen lake, Canadians have an inherent love for their magnificent landscapes. So, don't be surprised if your new Canadian friend invites you for a weekend camping trip instead of a night out in the city. Last but not least, we can't talk about Canadian culture without mentioning hockey. It's more than just a sport, it's a nationwide passion. From the bustling streets of Toronto to the quiet corners of Nunavut, the love for hockey unites Canadians. Whether you're a player, a fan, or just an enthusiast, embracing hockey is a surefire way to bond with Canadians. In summary, the Canadian culture is a harmonious blend of politeness, multiculturalism, love for the outdoors, and a passion for hockey. By understanding these elements, you'll not only appreciate Canada's unique charm, but also find it easier to integrate into this welcoming society. Understanding these cultural aspects will help you integrate smoothly into Canadian society. And next up, brace yourself for the Canadian weather. Canada's climate is as diverse as its vast landscape. From the temperate rainforests of British Columbia to the subarctic conditions of the Yukon, the weather you'll encounter depends largely on where you plant your roots. The West Coast is known for its mild winters and warm summers, but don't be fooled, the region does see its fair share of rain, especially during the fall and winter months. On the East Coast, winters can be harsh with heavy snowfall and freezing temperatures. But come summer, the region basks in warm, sunny weather. The central provinces have a continental climate. That means cold winters and hot summers. Now, let's not sugarcoat it. Canadian winters can be brutal, especially if you're not used to the cold. But don't worry, Canadians have learned to adapt, and so can you. First and foremost, it's important to dress for the weather. Think layers: a base layer to wick away moisture, a middle layer for insulation, and an outer layer to protect against wind and rain. Don't forget a hat, gloves, and warm footwear. Remember, the weather can change in the blink of an eye, so always be prepared. Keep an eye on the forecast and plan your activities accordingly. When the mercury drops, it's key to keep your home warm and cozy. Insulate your windows and doors to keep the cold air out and the warm air in. And finally, don't let the cold keep you indoors. Embrace the winter. Take up winter sports like skiing, snowboarding, or ice skating, or simply enjoy a walk in the snow. There's a certain beauty to the Canadian winter that's hard to resist, and when spring comes around, you'll appreciate the warm weather even more. The changing of the seasons is one of the things that makes Canada so special. So yes, the Canadian weather can be a challenge, but with the right mindset and the right gear, you'll not only survive, you'll thrive. Remember, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing choices. Language is the key to fitting in. So, what languages do you need to know? In Canada, the answer is twofold: English and French. These are the official languages of Canada, and a significant portion of the Canadian population is bilingual, speaking both English and French fluently. Understanding and speaking these languages isn't just a matter of convenience. It's a bridge, a link that connects you with the local community and culture. It's your ticket to more job opportunities, better understanding of Canadian customs, and of course the ability to order your favorite poutine with confidence. But don't worry if you're not fluent just yet. Canada is a country that prides itself on its multiculturalism and inclusivity. There are numerous resources available to help you learn and improve your language skills. Community centers often offer language classes, and there are also numerous online platforms that provide language learning resources. Libraries offer a wealth of books, audio materials, and even language learning clubs. Don't forget the power of everyday interactions either. Simply chatting with your neighbor or the barista at your local coffee shop can do wonders for your language skills. Being bilingual in Canada has its perks too. Many employers in Canada value bilingual employees as they can communicate effectively with a wider range of customers. Plus, public sector jobs in Canada often require proficiency in both English and French. But beyond the practical reasons, learning the local language allows you to dive deeper into the culture. It gives you the chance to truly understand and appreciate the Canadian way of life, from the humor and local slang to the rich literature and history of the country. So let's embrace the challenge, shall we? It may seem daunting at first, but with time, patience, and practice, you'll find yourself conversing in English and French with ease. Learning the local language will open up new opportunities and help you connect with the community. Remember, every word you learn is a step closer to feeling at home in Canada. Now let's talk about something crucial: finding a job. The Canadian job market is a diverse and vibrant landscape, teeming with opportunities in various industries. Whether your interests lie in the bustling tech sector, the dynamic world of finance, or the creative realm of arts and culture, there's a place for you here. It's essential to remember that the job market is competitive, so standing out is key. A polished resume that highlights your skills, experiences, and achievements can make a big difference. Don't forget to tailor your resume to the specific job you're applying for, illustrating how your qualifications align with the role. Next, there's the art of the cover letter, an often overlooked but vital component of job applications. Your cover letter is your chance to tell your story, to express why you're passionate about the job, and why you'd be a great fit for the company. Now, on to job hunting. There are several ways to go about it. Online job boards like Indeed or Workopolis are great places to start. You could also look at company websites for job postings, or even reach out directly to companies you're interested in. Proactivity can pay off. One crucial aspect of job hunting that can't be overstated is networking. This involves building relationships with professionals in your industry. Attend industry events, join online communities, and don't shy away from reaching out to people who inspire you. Remember, it's not just about who you know, but who knows you. Lastly, consider volunteering or interning to gain Canadian work experience. This can provide valuable insights into the Canadian work culture and enhance your skills. Remember, finding a job takes time and patience. It's a process of trial and error, and that's okay. Each application, each interview is a learning experience. Stay positive, stay persistent, and keep refining your approach. With the right approach and mindset, you can find a job that suits your skills and interests. Health is wealth, and in Canada, you're covered. An age-old saying that rings true, especially when you're in a new country. Canada's healthcare system is unique and comprehensive, providing a safety net that's designed to catch you when you fall, or rather, when you're under the weather. Let's start with the basics. Canada's healthcare system, often referred to as Medicare, is publicly funded and mostly free at the point of use. This means that the government pays for your healthcare using the money it collects from taxes. But remember, while most services are covered, not everything is. Prescription drugs, dental care, eye care, and most mental health services often require private insurance or out-of-pocket payment. Now, how do you get on board this healthcare train? Well, as soon as you become a legal resident of Canada, you can apply for health insurance provided by your province or territory. Each region handles its own healthcare system, so the application process might differ slightly. But generally, you'll need to provide some identification, proof of residence, and in some cases, proof of legal status in Canada. Once your application is approved, you'll receive a health card, your ticket to accessing healthcare services. Here's what to expect. In Canada, you have the right to choose your own healthcare providers and to access care without fear of discrimination. You can visit any doctor or specialist you want as long as they're accepting new patients. If you need to see a specialist or require a specific treatment, you'll usually need a referral from a family doctor. And emergency care? Don't worry, it's available 24/7, and yes, it's covered by Medicare. But remember, the word emergency is key here. Non-emergency visits to the ER can lead to long wait times. So for minor ailments, consider a walk-in clinic or scheduling an appointment with your doctor. While it might seem complicated, the Canadian healthcare system is designed to ensure everyone gets the care they need. So, while you're discovering the beauty of Canada, rest assured that your health is in good hands. Finally, when in Canada, do as the Canadians do, embrace the great outdoors. Canada, a land of immense natural beauty, offers a cornucopia of outdoor activities for every season, a perfect playground for thrill seekers and nature lovers alike. From the majestic Rocky Mountains to the breathtaking coastlines, every corner of this country is a testament to Mother Nature's grandeur. Canadians are known for their love of the outdoors. This love isn't just about leisure, it's a way of life. It's about staying active, maintaining a healthy lifestyle, and most importantly, appreciating the beauty that surrounds them. As newcomers, embracing this aspect of Canadian life can be both an exciting adventure and a fantastic way to integrate into the community. Let's explore some of the popular outdoor activities. When summer rolls around, Canadians head for the great outdoors. Hiking, camping, fishing, and canoeing top the list of summer activities. The country's national parks, such as Banff in Alberta or Gros Morne in Newfoundland, offer stunning trails and campsites. These parks are not just recreational spaces, they're a chance to witness Canada's diverse wildlife in its natural habitat. As the leaves change color, fall invites you to scenic drives and tranquil walks in the park, a chance to witness the country's foliage in all its glory. Fall is also the perfect time for apple picking in the orchards of Quebec or Ontario. Then comes the winter, and with it, a whole new set of activities. Ice skating, snowboarding, skiing, and even ice fishing are common pastimes. Cities like Ottawa boast some of the world's largest naturally frozen skating rinks. Finally, spring signals a time for Canadians to get their hands dirty with gardening or enjoy a peaceful picnic amidst blooming tulips. So you see, there's always something to do outdoors. It's about finding what interests you, what makes you feel alive. And trust me, once you start, you'll find it hard to stay indoors. Whether it's hiking in the summer or ice skating in the winter, there's always something to do outdoors. So, are you ready to start your Canadian journey? We've covered a lot of ground in this video, haven't we? From understanding the nuances of the Canadian culture to learning how to navigate the job market, we've laid down the stepping stones that will lead you to successfully adapt to life in Canada. Let's take a moment to recap. Remember, blending into the Canadian culture is all about respect and understanding. Canadians are known for their politeness, and their love for hockey is legendary. Embracing these aspects can help you connect with your neighbors and colleagues. When it comes to the weather, remember there's no such thing as bad weather, only unsuitable clothing. So, invest in a good winter coat and boots, and you'll be ready to face the Canadian winter like a pro. Language is another key to unlocking your new life in Canada. Whether you're brushing up on your English or French or learning from scratch, remember that practice makes perfect. Make use of local resources, language classes, and community groups to improve your language skills. Navigating the job market may seem daunting, but with persistence and a bit of Canadian-style networking, you'll find the right opportunities. Remember to adapt your resume to the Canadian format, and don't be afraid to volunteer or intern to gain valuable Canadian work experience. The Canadian healthcare system is universal and publicly funded, which means it's accessible to everyone. Get familiar with the system in your province and remember to apply for your health card as soon as you arrive. And lastly, don't forget to embrace the great outdoors. Canada is a country of stunning natural beauty from the Rocky Mountains to the Great Lakes. Find your favorite outdoor activity and you'll soon feel right at home. Remember, surviving in Canada as a foreigner is not just about adapting to a new environment, it's about embracing a new way of life. Good luck on your journey.